When I bought my father-in-law a paper subscription to the Lansing State Journal, I was able to get the newsletter, the online newsletter that comes with that. And so I've been catching up on the newsletters and things like that. I was so happy when a couple of weeks ago there was this in the newsletter. This was a statement by the Lansing State Journal that said, hey guys, there are some news sources out there that are not trustworthy. And here's what we're going to do to teach you how to lateral read, or how to make sure that the sources that you're looking at are safe. And they even included a link to USA Today, and then it's got USA Today, how it can fact check, or how people can do their own fact checking. And so I was so happy when that article came out, just because who reads print newspapers, right? It's going to be Gen X and boomers. And a lot of you guys watching right now already know how to lateral read, already can tell if something is biased or not. What you can't tell is how much of your own data is going out to whoever wants it, whoever's going to buy it, right? And data is a huge commodity right now. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, none of that stuff is free, right? Nothing's free. We sign up and we click the terms and conditions that says, sure, use whatever you want. And then big corporations take that and they'll market and they'll sell it. And they'll say, hey, you want your product out here? We know exactly who you're going to market your product to. And that is, since the beginning of time when it comes to actual product. But when it comes to elections and voting and true stories and not true stories and making things up, that's huge for boomers and Gen Xers to need to learn. When I was growing up, we had no cable. So no cable news, right? Our news sources were the newspaper that came every morning or every evening, depending on which one you subscribe to. And the nightly news, and the nightly news came on at 5, and you had local news at 5 and local news at 5:30, and world news, national world news at 6, and then local news again at 6:30, and then at 7:00 the game show started. That's what you had to choose from. And so if you were a newscaster, if you said the wrong thing, if you made a false claim, your reputation was on the line. You were going to get fired. You just lost your company a ton of money. If you were a print newspaper and you printed a false article and that was found out, guess what? You just lost your job. That newspaper just lost credibility. That is going to cost them a lot of money. It wasn't like today, where if you print a false news story and it's proven, you can go ahead and just print out 100 more articles in the next 30 seconds. And all of a sudden people have forgotten about it in an hour. It wasn't like that. And so a lot of people think that a Facebook news feed right now is actual news, like the news that they used to get when they watch the nightly news on TV. The internet wants you, is making money off of you. Every time you go onto Facebook, every time you click a like, every time you read an article that is on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook and Instagram make money. That just puts more money in Zuckerberg's pocket. So of course, I haven't stopped yet either. That's why you're watching this. But I wanted to share with you guys a little bit, and maybe your grandparents don't know how to lateral read, or don't know how to tell if, I don't even know how to tell now if a profile on Meta is AI or not. They have done a great job and they're putting that out there. So just be careful. You guys, if you're a millennial or younger, you already know how to do this, but it's the older generation that doesn't. And so, talk to your parents, talk to your grandparents, make sure what they read is true, or make sure that they know every time they click that like, or every time they click on that article, or how long they stay on that article or interact with their friends. Facebook's watching and they know.